Hello and welcome to HydraCollectables, where we let our geek flag fly. My name's Luke and I'm your host, and today we're discussing a Star Wars character that has only recently been brought to my attention. He's a big mean green bunny and his name is Jaxxon. Before we get started, I'd like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button. We put out geeky content every week, and if you'd like to be ahead of the curve, you can also hit the bell icon. If I were to show you this figure and ask you who this character was, a few of you might actually know the answer. However, I'd wager that the majority would give an answer they were so sure was right, but you'd be wrong. This is Not Bucky.
Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! You say Bucky! I said Bucky! Bucky O'Hare! Let's croak us some toads!
No, not that one. This one. But hang on, it looks just like him. It must be. Well, it's not. Okay, but surely it's based on him, like some kind of knockoff? Nope. This is Jaxxon, and he's approximately 6 years older than Bucky. Jaxxon, nicknamed Jax for short, which he is not, is a male humanoid rabbit from a Star Wars franchise, who was created by Roy Thomas and Howard Chaykin for use in Marvel's comic run in 1978. This large green rabbit Jaxxon is an acquaintance of Han Solo and is also a fellow smuggler. Jaxxon is one of 13 siblings and was the most rambunctious of the bunch, stealing an unprotected fighter and heading off into space. Over the years, Jaxxon has held down several jobs, but eventually turned his attention to smuggling. He purchased a ship which he christened the Rabbit's Foot. However, this particular starship was fraught with mechanical problems and he was forced to take on a job with Han Solo in order to afford the repairs. Jaxxon is quick-witted, street-smart, however has a really quick temper. He is tall, some would say lanky, with buck teeth and short green fur, making him quite the standout character. Because of his odd-like appearance, Jaxxon is often met with abuse from his foes, and so he chooses to deal with this with either a strong kick to the chest or a blaster to the face. Basically, Jaxxon was Rocket Raccoon before Rocket Raccoon was a thing. Much like Rocket, Jaxxon is very quick on his feet and proficient in both hand-to-hand combat and firearms, taking on enemies and avoiding harm with ease. One of my favourite facts about Jaxxon is that his species are primarily omnivores, and yet Jaxxon is more inclined to eating meat and would much rather a steak than space carrots. What can I say? A rabbit after my own heart. So with that, let's talk about the elephant in the room. After all, Jaxxon really does bear a striking resemblance to Bucky O'Hare from 1984. As well as this striking resemblance to Bucky, Jaxxon also shares a striking resemblance to a computer game character from 1994 called Jazz Jack Rabbit. How many of you guys remember that one? Let me know down in the comments below. However, as stated earlier in the video, he predates both of them. At present, Jaxxon has only appeared within a handful of mediums, including but not limited to the Star Wars comic run by Marvel in 1978, with issue 8 being his first appearance, 9, 10, 11, 16 and 108. As well as this, he has also appeared on a poster for the Clone Wars invitation only and a non-canon appearance in Darth Vader and Friends. He has also appeared on the cover of the Star Wars Adventures Annual in 2020, as well as being seen on a few cover art pieces on variant issues over the last few years. So there you have it, that is Jaxxon. Not one of the most primary characters of the Star Wars universe, but definitely a favourite of mine moving forward. I really hope we get to see him in something else real soon, whether it be comics, TV shows, animated series, or in fact movies. So yeah, give us more Jaxxon. Did you guys know much about this character? If so, let me know down in the comments below. I, for one, genuinely did think that this was some sort of prototype to Bucky O'Hare, who I grew up loving so much as a child. But yeah, Jaxxon is a whole new breed of character in himself, and I love him all the more for it. So with that, I'm signing off, and until next time, I'll see you in another life. Take care.